I'm going to walk you through the 4 stages of head sculpting and why it is important. Well, that is because your head sculpting is always going to stack up. So this is your level 1, level 2, level 3. And if this is not good enough, the whole thing will crumble down. And yeah, just an easier version, alright? So if the base is poop, right? No matter how many flowers you put on it, no matter how much care you give to it or love you show to it, it is still gonna be poop. So yeah, with a poop face, what you're gonna get is a poop sculpt. Please don't skip the first step. Please, it's very important. So level 1. Although it looks the simplest, it is the most important level because everything is gonna stack upon this foundation. What we worry about in level 1 is just the main block out of the face and only worry about the general shape of the face. And although I know it's tempting to sculpt the eyes, nose and whatever, you need to focus on this being good before going more high poly. Because it's so much easier to move and adjust things in this current stage. I want you to think of sculpting as problem solving. So the less polygons you have, the less things you have to adjust and the fewer problems you have to solve. If you go too high poly in the start, you have a lot of problems to deal with, bro. So stop. and just kiss, bro. Just kiss. Yeah, don't go mwah, 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 but I mean, keep it simple. You stop being a pervert, you horny. Just keep it simple, okay? Now, level 2. This is where things start to get more interesting. And we carve out the basic features of the face. And throughout this stage, you still want to keep everything simple and low poly. The purpose of level 2 is just to get the main features in and get a general feel of the sculpt that we are making. You need to understand that to make detailed features, we need more geometry. But we will not fall for the trap and carve out whatever we can with whatever we have. Now, by just adding these features, we get a basic feel for the face and it's looking good. And because it's low poly, I can still easily adjust and move things if it seems a bit off. Now, level 3 is where we add more problems, more geometry and start to detail things. We already made sure that the proportions are okay, that the features are okay. Now we just need to enhance what we already have. And it's making sense to you now, right? So instead of going extremely high poly and starting with all the details from the get-go, we procedurally work our way up here while carefully making sure each step of the way that what we're making is looking good. And then we just make the eyes, we make the nose, we add the nostrils, make the bridge, whatever. We then make the eyes, we carve in the sockets for the eyeball, and we make sure it's round. And because everything was great initially, it will all come along together. Now imagine the same detail, but on a weak foundation. It won't make sense. And it's gonna look shit. Now level 4 is literally a rabbit hole. You can spend as long as you want inside, detail it as much as you like, add pores, pimples, skin, whatever you want to do. You can do that in level 4. But my personal recommendation is to stick with level 1 till level 3 if you are starting out, because that is where all of your learning is going to happen. Level 4 is just a refinement phase of level 1 to 3. You're not going to learn anything new unless you are specifically learning how to make skin pores or how to use alpha brushes or how to paint skin. If you are learning to head sculpt, then level 1 to 3 is what you should focus on entirely, because that is where your learning is going to happen. Yes, you can color your models, you can light them, you can render them, do whatever. But honestly, bro, you are wasting your time because your art is not worth posting yet. All the time that you're going to spend on level 4 trying to impress someone else, it's going to be time taken away from working on the basics and actually leveling up. This feels good. This makes you feel good, but this has nothing to do with your learning or getting better at head sculpting. You can literally just click this drop down shadow, turn on shadow, and it should be good enough. So yeah, with a warning, only spend time on level 4 once you have a good grip on level 3. Okay? If you want to explore this like in the maximum depth, check out my free head sculpting course and join my community. This course is literally a step-by-step approach on how to make your head with guidelines on when to proceed to the next video. I will literally tell you how to watch the course. It's broken down into a level-by-level approach, a step-by-step approach, and I will walk you through everything. You will also have a community of like-minded individuals that will be learning alongside you. You can get to see their work. It's really cool. And here are some results from the members who are inside. They get results literally within a month, because what I provide you is the filtered advice, and we only focus on what works and will get you result. No fluff. So click the first link in the description right now and learn to sculpt the right way. Also subscribe because it's Monday. Goodbye.